Hi, this is Hitman SOS, and this is my Macho Man Randy Savage collection. Oh yeah, and I hope you dig it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this is a bleacher creature. If you're thinking what the hell is a bleacher creature, that's just what these things are called. You know, they do other things, not just wrestlers. I have a few of these, various characters. He stands up really nicely as well, which is good for a plush. Okay, so now onto my action figures in completely random order. This is a basic Randy Savage. Comes with this pretty cool the entrance card thing that they used to use at some of the WrestleManias. So they only done like 2 figures that come with these. They done Andre and they done Savage. The figure itself, basic figure, nothing interesting. But you know, the highlight is this thing really for me. Cool to have that. Okay, next figure I'm going to show you. This is Randy Savage Tough Talkers. Unfortunately, his batteries have run out, so yeah, he's not working. That's a shame. I would have liked to have demonstrated it, but you know, they interact with other figures as well from the same line, as well as other play sets and things that you can get. Don't know much about these. I just got Randy Savage and Roddy Piper because there was a couple of legends that they done. This one you might notice he's got some kind of... He's got something all over his top there. That's because the packages for these are kind of open. They're not sealed inside a box, and it's almost like as if some kind of plastic sheet is kind of melted on top of him. That was the only one they had in the store, so I picked it up, but it scrapes off really easily. I just haven't got around to sitting there and spending time scraping it all off. But yeah, nothing special about this figure. Okay, next we've got this, I believe, was the very first Randy Savage that Mattel actually made, which was really exciting for me because I was collecting Jakks Classic Superstars and they never done Randy Savage, so this was the first Randy Savage figure I got in a long time, and you know, it's been out well over 10 years now, and still actually one of my favorite Randy Savage figures. Very nice with the entrance jacket and everything. So that's defining moments. Randy Savage from Mattel. Okay, next, so I'm gonna mix it up a little instead of showing you all the Mattel figures all in one go. This is actually really cool. I couldn't resist these when I found out that they done these. They done 4 different figures. You can see on the back there, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, Andre the Giant, and the Ultimate Warrior. I do have all 4 of those. Really nice. I'm not really a mint in box collector, but these things, I don't know, they just look really nice in the box, and really displayable like as they are in the box. So that's Savage Randy, Garbage Pail Kids. If you're not familiar with Garbage Pail Kids, it was a thing in the 80s that kids that were my age loved. Okay, so next figure I'm going to show you, this is a I think this might be a Macho King as opposed to Macho Man. I'm not sure, but this is a Mattel Elite figure. I can't help thinking he's under accessorized. You know, it would be nice if he had a bandana or a crown or whatever he's supposed to have, and some sunglasses. It does come with a winged eagle belt, so that's cool. I do love his attire, it's very nice, but yeah, it would have been nice if he came a little bit more well accessorized, but still a nice figure and still one that I had to pick up. Okay, here we have a basic Macho King Randy Savage. So nothing amazing about this figure. Very basic, no accessories. I do have another version of Macho King that I had way before this figure came out, which was a way better figure. So, you know, kind of boring when you buy a new figure that you already have a much older version of, which is way better. But yeah, I had to pick it up just because it's Randy Savage. Okay, next figure I'm going to show you, it's an Elite figure. This, I believe it came in a 2-pack with, I think it was CM Punk. It's a really old figure now. Come out, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. I think they were like from the video game WWE Superstars. I think they done some 2-packs based on the WWE Superstars video game. I think he came with 2 bandanas, but I think I've given the other bandana to a different Randy Savage figure, so his second bandana we should see that later on a different figure. So yeah, quite a nice Randy Savage figure. Nothing too elaborate there, but you know, nice elite figure. He's got the green trunks as well, which is kind of different. So yeah, like I say, I didn't actually buy the 2-pack. I bought this figure loose because I wasn't interested in CM Punk. Okay, next we've got another basic Randy Savage. Nothing here to show you, just a completely basic Randy Savage. Orange trunks, Macho Man on the back of the trunks. It does come with sunglasses. I'm not sure if he did come with the sunglasses or whether I put them on him because I had a spare set. I don't know. I think he did come with the sunglasses. So yeah, nothing interesting, nothing exciting, just a basic Savage figure, as basic as it can be. Okay, this is a cool one. This is the Ultimate Maniacs Randy Savage. This is from the WWE Elite series from Mattel. Obviously he teamed up with the Ultimate Warrior. They were called the Ultimate Maniacs. I do have the Ultimate Warrior as well that goes with this from the Ultimate Maniacs. I think the Ultimate Warrior might have been a Defining Moments figure. But yeah, this is kind of nice, you know. It comes with the, you know, he's got the hat with Ultimate Maniacs, sunglasses on that says Ultimate across. I'm assuming Warriors to say Maniacs. So yeah, very nice version of Randy Savage there. Okay, so here we have a basic Randy Savage. So kind of cool that he's in like a slightly different attire than usual. He's wearing jeans. He's got the t-shirt, which is molded on, not removable. Comes with sunglasses. This, I think, is the bandana that I was talking about that come with the Superstars 2-pack Randy Savage over there. I'm pretty sure that's the spare bandana. It didn't come with this figure. So yeah, another basic figure. Nothing particularly exciting, but you know, Randy Savage in a slightly different attire is you know, it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is a really cool one, slightly different to your, you know, your typical Randy Savage figure. So I always thought this was from WCW, but I've heard people say otherwise. I don't know if this is based on one of the movies that he was in, like a Spider-Man or something. I don't know. I always thought it was a WCW Randy Savage. You know, when he had like the ponytail, and he always looked kind of bigger as well to me when he was in WCW. But that's a really cool one. You know, I think that was always quite a rare figure as well to get hold of. Okay, so this is another really old one. This would have been one of the very first Savages that Mattel made. This is from the original Legends line. So when I say original Legends line, I mean the old line of WWE Legends that Mattel done. That was before they started including Legends in the standard Elite series, and they scrapped the Legends line. So yeah, pretty cool. This is the typical Randy Savage, almost how you expect him to kind of look. One of his more recognizable and iconic looks. The orange trunks with the stars, the Macho Man t-shirt, bandana, sunglasses, everything you need. Okay, so this is another really cool one. Very similar attire to the previous one I just showed you, but this is a much newer figure. This one, I don't know, no more than a couple of years old, I guess. The cool thing about this, he comes with the cream of the crop hands. You know, he's got the little pot of cream there in his hand. You know, comes with some changeable hands as well. So I'm not going to waste time showing you all the hands. I just dropped one. But yeah, Macho Man t-shirt. He's got more like pink trunks on this version. There was a chase version of this as well, which I didn't get. I can't remember what the difference was now. Different color trunks or something, I guess. But yeah, this is a really cool one. Really love this one. You know, love the little pot of cream that he has sculpted into his hand there. Okay, another Elite Mattel Macho Man. This one is from WCW, NWO, black and white Macho Man. So this one was, I think this one was always quite a rare one to get a hold of as well, if I remember. You know, might have been one that I had to pick up off eBay. But yeah, he's a cool one. NWO Savage. Okay, now this is an interesting one. This is an Elite figure. It actually came in a 3-pack with Sting and Lex Luger, and they all had face paint on. So this is kind of cool to have Randy Savage, with the face paint from WCW. I can't remember the event, but him, Sting, and Luger all teamed up. So yeah, nice. Virtually the same attire, same trunks as the previous Randy Savage I just showed you, just a different color, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, WCW Randy Savage there. Okay, another basic Savage, so nothing exciting here. He does come with the Winged Eagle belt. As you can see, it's the basic Winged Eagle belt, which doesn't have the nice shiny paint job to it, but this is cool for a basic figure. Basic figures don't usually come with accessories, but he's got the sunglasses, he's got the belt, so yeah, nothing really more to talk about there. We'll put him over there. I'm gonna run it. I've got so many Savage figures, they're not all gonna fit in the frame, so I'm gonna be pushing some of them to one side. Okay, so another Elite Macho King as opposed to Macho Man. He comes with the scepter. Really love this one. Love the attire on this one. Love the design on his sunglasses there as well. So bandana, the scepter comes with some changeable hands too. So yeah, that's a nice one. Would be nice if they put some more entrance gear with some of these Randy Savage figures as well. I always feel like some of them just seem to be lacking detail, even though Savage was one of those guys who was a bit elaborate. So I guess it costs more money for Mattel to make all that stuff, so they don't like to include it. Okay, so we got another Elite Macho King. This one's very nice. The vest thing did not come with it. This is something I actually bought off eBay separately, but I just thought that it really goes well with this this Savage. But this is Macho King. Comes with the crown, the scepter, sunglasses, nice colorful tights there. And like I say, this I'm not sure if he actually wore that vest whilst wearing this attire, but I don't care. I just thought it looked good with this particular Randy Savage. Okay, next we got another Elite. This I believe again is a WCW Randy Savage. So not sure if this was NWO. There's no indication whether it's NWO. I don't have a good enough memory to know what version every Savage is from, but I'm pretty sure this, it looks like it could be like it looks like an NWO, WCW Savage. So yeah, almost kind of similar to the black and white one I showed you earlier. Okay, so taking a little bit of a break from the Mattel figures, this is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles WWE Randy Savage. I believe this is Michelangelo. So it comes with the removable sunglasses. So I just dropped the sunglasses. Here we go. Sunglasses comes with some accessories: a fire extinguisher, a trash can. I'm not sure if you come with any other accessories. I have a few of these Turtles figures. I think they're really cool. I couldn't resist getting those. So I love Turtles and I love classic wrestling. So the two combined is it's a no-brainer for me. So yeah, that's and I think they're made by Playmates. Playmates seem to make all the Turtle stuff. Okay, here we have, this is a fairly recent, in fact this is my most recent Randy Savage figure that I have. This is an Ultimate Edition. This is obviously a NWO black and white from WCW. Got the madness on the back there. Ultimate Edition articulation. Comes with a couple of extra heads. I don't think there's much of a difference between the expressions on the faces on the heads, but this one's slightly smiling. This one's kind of grimacing. That one has a bit of a grimace too. So yeah, I mean, not much difference there. Comes with an extra T-shirt with kind of has like Randy Savage behind bars on the T-shirt. So that's cool. Comes with a changeable changeable attire, and a couple of open hands as well. So I'm kind of running out of space on this shelf now. I thought this shelf was going to be big enough for my Savage figures, but perhaps not. Okay, so the next figure I'm going to show you is one of my absolute favorites. This was an Ultimate Edition. This was actually part of the new generation ring, which I did not get. I didn't back that. I already had an official scale ring. I found the thing kind of expensive. The best thing about it for me was the figures that it came with, which I kind of got this off eBay because I didn't want to buy the entire set just for this figure. There was a really cool Ultimate Edition Doink the Clown in that set as well, which I don't have, but I would like to get it. But this is it's an Ultimate Edition Randy Savage. Comes with lots of accessories. He's got the hat. He's got this hat which has the headset kind of molded onto it. Sunglasses. He comes with everything he needs to have somebody announcing with him. So you got a spare headset there as well. A spare chair for somebody to sit on. 2 microphones. This is actually a breakaway table with a cloth thing on it. An extra head. A couple of monitors as well. So very nice figure. Like I say, this is one of my absolute favorite Randy Savage figures. And I can't believe I've still got a lot more figures to show you as well. And yeah, I'm running out of space here. Okay, next, this is a fairly recent figure. This is an Elite Macho King. So this is from like a Build-A-Figure series because it comes with this Mean Gene Oakland head. Unfortunately, I didn't buy the other figures that you needed to create Mean Gene, probably because I didn't want the other figures, and I already have Mean Gene as well. So, yeah, I can't remember who else was in the series. I think there may have been Hulk Hogan that I did get. A couple of extra hands. Nice colorful attire. Comes with the crown and the scepter accessory. So, very nice. One that I couldn't resist. Okay, so this is another Defining Moments Randy Savage. This is very nice. Comes with his nice entrance robe thing, whatever it's supposed to be. So if we have a look at his attire, so he's got the pink trunks with the stars on. So standard Randy Savage attire. He's got the headband, the sunglasses. So this was from the newer line of the unmatched. Sorry, not Unmatched Fury, Defining Moments. They stopped making them for a while and then they started making them again. So this one came out quite a long time after the first Defining Moments Randy Savage. Okay, here we have another one of my absolute favorites. This is another Ultimate Edition. So this is kind of like the kind of early to mid 90s Randy Savage when he was a bit more colorful with the big cowboy hats and stuff. So yeah, it comes with a nice entrance gear. Comes with an extra head, kind of more of a grimace look as opposed to the little smile that he has there. Extra hands, and just a really awesome looking figure. This is again one of my absolute favorite Randy Savage figures. Okay, next we got a basic figure, so nothing exciting, nothing much to show you. I don't even really recognize this attire. To me, it looks like WCW, so I'm assuming it is WCW. Looks like more of a WWF head on there, though, so I don't know. Looks like WCW to me. But yeah, nothing particularly interesting about this figure. Okay, so this is an Elite Randy Savage. This is a Retro Fest Randy Savage. One of those figures that came in those the arcade machine shaped packages. They've done some really cool figures in that line actually. So nice USA kind of red, white, and blue Randy Savage there. Nice detail on his sunglasses and his hat and everything. So yeah, another cool version of Randy Savage. Okay, here we have another one of my absolute favorites. This was actually a very rare figure, quite expensive as well. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I believe. I got it off eBay because I wasn't able to get it from San Diego Comic-Con. This is the Slim Jim Savage. Comes in a very nice box as well, like a Slim Jim box. Comes with the little Slim Jim accessories as well, which is cool. Very nice attire, you know, the entrance jacket and everything. Says snap into it on the back there. So this is very nice. This is one of those figures. Even though it was expensive, I just really wanted it and had to get it. So, you know, I kind of paid more for this than I would really want to pay for an action figure. But the only thing I don't like is that his hat doesn't seem to fit on all that well. You know, it's like the hat is not really made for that head. It's like an old hat with a new head. So, but yeah, really nice looking figure, nice attire. Absolutely love this one. One of my absolute favorite Randy Savage figures. Okay, so we got another old one here. This is another one from the original Legends line. It's been a long time, but I think this may have been some sort of exclusive at the time. But this is Macho King Randy Savage. Comes with his you know, his entrance gear, the crown, the scepter. Always really loved this one. Probably quite a rare figure to get hold of now. But yeah, very nice. Another very nice Randy Savage figure, and also one of the really old ones as well that, you know, come out I don't know, over 10 years ago now. Okay, so here we have another Elite Mattel figure. I think this is a, you know, it's kind of similar to the he's got the same glasses actually as the Slim Jim figure. I never noticed that before. So yeah, I don't know if this is like WCW or whether it is WWF. More of a kind of a later Savage, you know, towards the either when he just before went to WCW or maybe when he was already in WCW. Yeah, kind of cool. He's got the bit of a Slim Jim thing going on there as well. I don't know if it maybe is based on a Slim Jim version of Savage. Okay, here we have the old LJN Randy Savage. This is probably, you know, this is definitely the oldest Randy Savage figure that I have. I didn't collect LJNs as a kid, so I didn't have it as a kid. I bought it as an adult, so it wasn't my first Randy Savage figure, but it is the oldest Randy Savage figure that you will see on this video. Possibly even the first ever Randy Savage figure there was. I don't know. So, you know, these things are kind of big, like 8-inch, kind of solid pieces of rubber. I don't really trust him to stand up by himself neither, so I'm not going to let him go. So, yeah, very old Randy Savage figure. This must be, you know, getting on for, I don't know, 40 years old now. I don't know, 1986. So, yeah, I mean, 37 years old. Okay, here we have Masters of the WWE Universe, Randy Savage. So this is from the you know, based on kind of Masters of the Universe, kind of like a crossover type thing, like WWE Masters of the Universe. So he's got like a, if you're familiar with Masters of the Universe, you can see he's got like a bit of a Man-at-Arms thing going on there. He's got the kind of like the battle armor as well, like where you can change the plates, and you've got like the damage there on the sunglasses. So you got like damaged, and you got even more damaged, and you got no damage at all. So yeah, kind of a cool thing. You know, I do like Masters of the Universe as well as WWE. So again, a little bit like the Turtles, I couldn't resist this. Okay, so some characters did get more than one Masters of the WWE Universe version, and Randy Savage was one of them. So here is the NWO version of Masters of the Universe, or Masters of the WWE Universe, Randy Savage in his kind of black and white NWO attire. If you're familiar with Masters Universe, you'll notice that is actually the Horde sign. So he's, you know, obviously working for Hordak. Comes with the white club, bandana, sunglasses. So yeah, kind of cool if you like Masters of the Universe as well as classic wrestling. Okay, here we have the WWE Retro Randy Savage from Mattel. So as you can see, it looks like a Hasbro figure. So this is from the Retro line, which is based on the Hasbro's. He does the, oh okay, it's kind of reversed. It's more like a chop as opposed to a clothesline. So yeah, just like the Hasbro figures, they do these little spring-loaded actions. This particular version of Randy Savage, I think kind of lacks detail. I don't know, the bandana would look better if it had a little bit of a paint job on there. But yeah, so another Hasbro to add to our collections, I guess you could say. It's you know, an addition, a continuation of our Hasbros. And here we have another Mattel retro Hasbro style Randy Savage with his NWO gear. So he does the I don't know what this is, chop type thing. So yeah, nothing particularly amazing about the retros, but you know, they're based on like figures that are like 30 years old. So yeah, so you know, kind of cool. It's really cool as well when they do characters that Hasbro didn't do, as well as maybe some improvements on some of the ones that they did do. But I do actually prefer the old Hasbro Randy Savage to this version, which I will show you in a little while. Okay, so here he is. This is the first Hasbro Randy Savage figure, which like I say, I do think this one looks better than the more recent Mattel one. Does the I don't know, this thing, whatever that is. I do have him wearing the belt as well. So I got some Sharpies, and I have a few of these old Hasbro belts, and I had like a gold, a silver, and a bronze Sharpie, and I colored this particular belt in silver. So they work well for restoring the old belts. So the old original Hasbro, the very first Hasbro Randy Savage there was. And I'll show you the other Hasbros. So we've got Macho King. Does the clothesline thing. Comes with the removable scepter and the crown. So this was always one of my favorite Hasbros, to be honest. Okay, and next, this one. I always thought this one sucked because it was just Macho King re-released without his accessories. But this time it says man on his butt instead of King, so it's Macho Man instead of Macho King. That's the only difference, and no accessories. But I think the reason for this was that I think there was a figure that was cancelled in this particular series, so it was a last-minute decision to just kind of re-release, you know, Macho King and call him Macho Man. And okay, so this was the last Hasbro. So the more colorful cowboy hat, Randy Savage. He's a jumper. Does the jump move? I never particularly like the look of the jumper figures just because of the stance that they're in. But Randy Savage is cool. Okay, so I got some pop vinyl figures to show you. So never really been like a huge fan of pop vinyls, you know, but you know, it depends on the character, right? So you know, this is a Randy Savage. I think this was one that I bought loose off eBay. It was kind of like a rare one. And I think at the time I could only get it loose off eBay. So some kind of exclusive as well, I think. I don't know. I don't know a huge amount about pop vinyls. So we got another one here. I think this is like basically the same figure, but just a repaint. So, you know, he's got the more orange as opposed to the purple. So yeah, nothing spectacular about pop vinyl figures. Okay, I got this one as well. This I think was I don't know. This was some kind of special edition or something. Just a repaint again of some of the other ones that I'm about to show you. So yeah, pop vinyl Randy Savage. Okay, so I'm going to show you these two together because they're exactly the same. Just one is some sort of special edition or something exactly the same. It's just that wherever the red is, it has glitter. So if you look at that, he's got glitter there on the red part. This one just has paint. So anything which is red, this one has red glittery paint on this one. So yeah, but I don't know. I had to get both. So yeah, nothing special. They're only pop vinyls. Okay, next thing I'm going to show you is this little statue. This is, you know, it's made by a company called Eagle Moss. I think it was called Championship Collection. So I didn't really know much about these. I just kind of found out about them and then kind of checked out the website, and they had various characters on there. You know, they had all sorts of current characters as well as old school. You know, and there was more that came out Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. The company doesn't even exist anymore. So, you know, but a cool little statue, and they weren't expensive things neither. Okay, so next we got this. This is a Funko Mystery Mini. I actually think these look better than the Pop Vinyls. I do prefer these to the Funko Pop Vinyls, but this I think was a Walmart exclusive. You know, these are like blind box things. You don't know which one's in it until you buy it and open it. But I think there was like, I don't know, 12 figures in the series, and there was like 3 that were like Walmart exclusives. And I'm pretty sure this was one of the Walmart exclusives. So, you know, it looks kind of nice. You know, kind of strange that he has almost like the old school Randy Savage kind of trunks, and he has like the kind of 90s, you know, the head, the hat, and everything. But yeah, a bit of a mashup of Randy Savages from different eras. Okay, so this is a crappy little thing. I wasn't even going to show you this, but this is called an Ushi. It's like a little rubber figure. It's a glow in the dark, like a limited edition version. I don't think I actually have the standard version where it's just the normal painted version. You can't even really tell that it's Randy Savage, but yeah, nothing interesting. It's called Ushi's. Okay, here we have a Randy Savage muscle figure. If you grew up in the 80s, then you'll be familiar with muscle. They didn't do WWE muscle in the 80s. This is a kind of a modern retro kind of thing that they'd done. Super 7, I think, was the company. So this is a WWE Randy Savage Muscle Man. So you know, nothing interesting, but if you loved muscle when you were a kid like I did, then these things are hard to resist, especially when they're WWE and muscle combined. Okay, I can't remember what these things were called now, but this is a little Randy Savage one of whatever they are. You know, I did show you a Roddy Piper one on my Piper video, if you saw that, like a little pencil topper thing. They were blind bag things. I think they come in packs of 2. There was mostly current superstars, only a few legends, which is why I didn't buy too many of them, because I'm only interested in legends. Okay, so next, you know, this is, you know, nothing exciting. It's actually a beer cooler. You put it over the top of your, you know, bottle of beer to keep it cool. But it's, yeah, I don't know. It's just something I picked up on WWE Shop. It was probably on sale, so I thought, what the hell, I'll get it. But yeah, not something I would miss if I didn't have it. So it's, yeah, Randy Savage beer cooler t-shirt thing. Okay, so here we have a Randy Savage. This is actually like a Christmas tree ornament type thing. You know, you can hang it on your Christmas tree. It's Randy Savage Gingerbread Man. So I do have a few of these. You know, I missed out on a few as well. They done like Ultimate Warrior and Roddy Piper, which I missed out on. I kind of wish I had those now, but I got a few. I got like an NWO Hogan and Sergeant Slaughter, as well as others. So this is obviously an NWO, WCW, Randy Savage Gingerbread Man, Christmas tree, bauble thing. I don't know. It's something you hang on your Christmas tree anyway. Okay, here we have a Fisher-Price Little People Randy Savage. So this is kind of interesting. You know, they done it was a 2-pack, came with the Ultimate Warrior. So yeah, based on Fisher-Price Little People. So yeah, nothing, you know, interesting. I mean, I could easily live without this, but Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage in a 2-pack. I don't know. I picked it up because I love both those guys. Okay, and I believe this is the very last thing I'm going to show you. I hope it is anyway, because sometimes I do find things that I forgot after I make these videos. But this is it's a WWE StackDown Randy Savage. If you don't know what StackDown is, then it's kind of like Lego blocks type thing. You know, they done various sets. So this came in a set with Hulk Hogan, I think. So yeah, kind of building blocks. You know, you can see on his feet there. You can plug him into the blocks, and yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look anything great, but it was a cool set. I think it may have been a UK exclusive set as well. This particular one that came with Hulk Hogan. But I have you know, I've got like an Undertaker set and an Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant set. So they've done various things, mostly current superstars at the time. You know, these are probably like 10 years old now or something like that. So yeah, not particularly interesting, but yeah, it's Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan as well. So yes, that was the last of my Randy Savage figures. So all I can say is, please, if you like this video, please give it a like. Feel free to leave comments. Feel free to give me any ideas for any other videos you'd like to see me do. And if you haven't subscribed, it would be awesome if you do. And most of all, I just want to say thank you for watching.